the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA. This is NITDA IMPACT, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
In a remarkable stride towards Nigeria's technological advancement, the new administration under the visionary leadership of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu has unveiled an ambitious mandate to promote the local manufacturing of technology equipment. Now, this strategic initiative, to be skillfully implemented by the National Information Technology Development Agency (NITDA), holds the promise of transforming the nation's technological landscape while fostering economic growth, job creation, and innovation on a scale like never before. On today's episode, we are looking at NITDA's efforts to aid local manufacturing of technology equipment. I am Joseph Johnson, and this is NITDA IMPACT.
This is NITDA IMPACT, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
As always, let's quickly remind you that you can also be a part of this program by logging on to our website, that is at www.nitda.gov.ng, or all our social media handles displayed right on your screen. Let's begin with what's making the news headlines this week. NITDA partners DWTC to support President Tinubu's 1 million tech job creation. DG NITDA reiterates continuous partnership with AEA in MSMEs development, and NITDA committed to creating opportunity for youth, says Director General. And now the news proper. In a move to align with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's campaign promise to create 1 million tech jobs, the National Information Technology Development Agency (NITDA) has decided to engage with international bodies in ensuring a formidable startup ecosystem is built in the country through resources that are harnessed from global tech giants for the sustenance of the country's digital economy. One of such international bodies, the Dubai World Trade Center (DWTC), which the Director General of NITDA, Kashfu Inuwa Abdullahi CCIE, stated is important to the agenda of job creation in Nigeria. Receiving the Dubai World Trade Center, led by its Executive Vice President, to the corporate headquarters of the agency in Abuja, Inuwa said Nigeria is moving towards having strong conferences in the country. Thus, it needs DWTC's participation. NITDA IMPACT Senior Correspondent Sophia Ogezi reports.
The Dubai World Trade Center hosts the annual Gulf International Technology Exhibition, otherwise known as GITEX, an event Nigeria, through the National Information Technology Development Agency, has actively participated over the years, with Nigerian startups bringing honors to the nation by emerging champions in various categories of competition. The center's Vice President Trixie Loheman, who was in Nigeria, led a team on a courtesy visit to the Director General of NITDA, Kashfu Inuwa Abdullahi CCIE, to strengthen the already existing relationship between the two organizations. The meeting focused on how the Dubai World Trade Center can facilitate job creation in a tech ecosystem, which is a focal point for the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration towards achieving digital economy in the digital economic sector of Nigeria. Receiving the visitors, the DG commended the Dubai World Trade Center for putting technology in a global spotlight through GITEX. He explained that Africa is the next frontier for innovation, adding that Nigeria hosts several international tech conferences, which he wants the Trade Center to be part of. The DG further noted that hosting such conferences are capital intensive and the Nigerian government may not be able to sustain such conferences. Hence, the agency wants to learn from them and how to monetize it for the purpose of self-funding.
I think we can learn from you. We know GITEX is not government-sponsored conference. So we can learn from you, explore how we can build this kind of conferences in Africa. If you have it in Nigeria, it's not only for Nigerians, but it's for Africa. It will open doors for other African countries to come. And when you talk about innovation, talent, digital economy, Africa is the next frontier because of our youthful population. Even the big tech are coming to Nigeria and Africa to open their engineering departments because they need talent to survive. So I think also for you is an opportunity also to leverage based on our relationship to be one of the core partners of this event.
Earlier in her speech, the Vice President of Dubai World Trade Center, Trixie Loheman, expressed gratitude to NITDA for its participation and contribution to GITEX. She explained that GITEX wants to build bridges with the rest of the tech ecosystem in order to provide opportunities for all the countries of the world towards effective building of a digital economy. The Dubai World Trade Center Vice President, who noted that Nigeria boasts of the biggest market for startups, said her organization looks forward to supporting Nigerian digital transformation by creating more opportunities and jobs for Nigerians in the ecosystem.
We are very grateful to NITDA, especially for the long-term support that's been extended to GITEX in Dubai. And on the back of your support and the global community's relentless endorsement, and of course GITEX is now the largest tech show in the world. Now we continuously want to build bridges with the rest of the tech ecosystem to make sure we provide opportunities for all the different countries and cities. In terms of expanding their efforts in building a digital economy. And this is why we're here to meet up with yourselves as a very, very key stakeholder of in the Nigerian digital transformation strategy, and of course under your leadership, Mr. Kashifu, and see how we can expand our collaboration altogether to give bigger opportunities and also a bigger exposure and visibility to Nigerians exports and also for FDI coming into the country.
Recall that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had, during the campaign in the build-up for the 2023 general election, promised to create 1 million jobs in the tech ecosystem. These, the National Information Technology Development Agency, under the leadership of the Director General Kashfu Inuwa Abdullahi CCIE, is vigorously pursuing by collaborating with stakeholders within and outside the country, including the Dubai World Trade Center. Sophia Ogezi, reporting for NITDA IMPACT.
Meanwhile, the Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi CCIE, has assured of the agency's commitment to its partnership with the Abuja Enterprise Agency, AEA, noting that NITDA is proud to be associated with the agency. He disclosed this while presenting a goodwill message at the Abuja Business Plan competition organized by AEA in Abuja. NITDA IMPACT correspondent Gabriel Ono reports that the special advisor to the president on industry, trade and investment also reiterated the Tinubu administration's commitment to the development of MSMEs in the country.
The fourth edition of the Abuja Business Plan competition, organized by the Abuja Enterprise Agency AEA, drew stakeholders in the MSME sector from within and outside the city, including the Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency NITDA, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi CCIE, represented by Mr. Iyene Ibanga. While presenting his goodwill message, the DG commended the agency for staying on course and reiterated that NITDA would continue to maintain its partnership with the AEA. He also congratulated the finalists for making it thus far in the competition.
Let me begin by commending the Abuja Enterprise Agency for initiating this competition, which will serve as a veritable platform for the empowerment of our small businesses, the valuable skills necessary to position them efficiently to plan and execute their entrepreneurial activities. This competition will go a long way in helping our young entrepreneurs to create business plans for enhanced progress of their businesses as well as expansion of their entrepreneurial capacity. It is heartwarming to know that this competition is geared to support and promote indigenous talent within the FCT and its environs to develop relevant innovative solutions and improve how we do things, as well as engender prosperity, thereby boosting economic growth. NITDA is proud to be associated with the innovative strides of Abuja Enterprise Agency.
In his presentation, Special Assistant to the President on Industries, Trade and Investment, John Ugochukwu Nwajumogo, underscored the critical role of MSMEs in driving Nigeria's economic growth. He explained that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has proposed several policy initiatives to promote MSMEs in the country.
Recognizing the importance of MSMEs, President Tinubu has proposed several policy initiatives to address the identified challenges. First and foremost, his administration aims to establish a robust and inclusive financial ecosystem that supports MSME growth. This involves implementing measures such as simplifying loan application processes, promoting alternative financing options like venture capital, and fostering partnerships between financial institutions and MSMEs.
The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the Abuja Enterprise Agency, Malam Shehu Abdul Kadri, had earlier explained that the business plan competition was a flagship program of the agency. Gabriel Ono, reporting for NITDA IMPACT.
In the meantime, the Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullah, CCIE, has reiterated that NITDA is dedicated to creating opportunity for youth by allowing them to explore new trends in technology. The DG said this while delivering the keynote address at Connect the Dots Conference 1.0 in Abuja. NITDA IMPACT correspondent Kinyo Sinwabuke tells us more.
The Director General of NITDA, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi, CCIE, represented by the Director IT Infrastructure Solutions, Dr. Usman Gambo Abdullahi, while delivering the keynote address, described the theme of the conference, Igniting Resilience and Breaking Comfort Zones, as apt. The DG narrated his journey into the tech world as a way of inspiring the audience, made up of mostly young people, and urged them to always strive to break barriers. According to him, the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, is dedicated to creating opportunity for youths by allowing them to explore new trends in technology, noting that it was in line with this that the National Center for Artificial Intelligence and Robotics (NCAR) was established. He also explained that NITDA was willing and eager to engage with stakeholders and welcome participants to participate in NITDA's programs. Convener of Connect the Dots 1.0, Halima Abdurrauf, explained that the event was put together to empower Nigerian youths and inspire them to transcend their comfort zone. She also emphasized that the climax of the conference was emphasis on mentorship. King Yosewabuke reporting for NITDA IMPACT. The Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, through the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, is organizing the 4th review of the National Digital Literacy Framework. This review becomes imperative to providing platforms for the critical stakeholders to have their inputs accommodated in the development of the framework so as to help the government achieve the 95% digital literacy by 2030. All public institutions, including local, state, and federal governments, ICT product service providers for public institutions, professional bodies, development partners, and the general public are hereby invited to participate in the NITDA 1.3 4th review. The event is scheduled to hold as follows. Venue, the Auditorium Digital Economy Complex, Mbora, dates 28th July 2023, and time 11 a.m. Announcer Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi, CCIE, Director General, NITDA.
Time now for NITDA's cybersecurity update.
On this week's cybersecurity update, we are looking at the importance of continuous use of authentication on mobile gadgets. I am Mansur Aliyu Hassan, and thank you for joining us. Continuous user authentication refers to the continuing process of validating a user identity during their session on a mobile device, website, or an application. A well-known procedure for authenticating a user on a mobile device requires a one-time login process, which requires that you provide a password or PIN to gain access to the device. However, this method is now easily bypassed by cyber criminals through techniques such as brute force attacks or phishing. Continuous user authentication involves continuous checks and validations to ensure that the user is who they say they are. This includes a range of factors such as biometric authentication, that is fingerprint or face recognition, geolocation tracking, and more. It becomes much more difficult for cyber criminals to gain unauthorized access to the device and the data stored on it. Why is continuous user authentication important? Continuous user authentication can provide a secure layer of protection against cyber threats, making it much more difficult for cyber criminals to gain access to your device and your sensitive data. By continuously verifying your identity, you can be sure that you only get access to your information. Continuous user authentication can improve your experience by reducing the need for repetitive login procedures such as entering a password or PIN every time the device is unlocked. Continuous user authentication can help increase your productivity by reducing the time and effort required to authenticate. Continuous user authentication can help users carry out their tasks more effectively and efficiently. That's all we have for you this week. Stay tuned for more updates, and thank you.
This is NITDA IMPACT, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
This week's special report is on NITDA's efforts to aid local manufacturing of technology equipment.
In a remarkable stride towards Nigeria's technological advancement, the new administration under the visionary leadership of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu has unveiled an ambitious mandate to promote the local manufacturing of technology equipment. This strategic initiative, to be skillfully implemented by the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, holds the promise of transforming the nation's technological landscape while fostering economic growth, job creation, and innovation on a scale never seen before. Nigeria is regarded as Africa's largest ICT market, with about 82% of the continent's telecom subscribers and 29% of internet usage. Sub-Saharan Africa is also projected to be the world's fastest growing region with a compound annual growth rate CAGR of 4.6% and an additional subscriber enrollment of over 167 million in the next 5 years. Nigeria is expected to account for over 55% of this. However, dependence on foreign technology imports has been a long-standing challenge affecting not only the nation's economic stability but also its technological sovereignty. In light of this, the new administration has set its sights on a visionary goal to bolster local capacity and promote indigenous technology manufacturing. NITDA is aware of the significance of local productivity in attaining self-reliance, boosting technological capabilities, and fostering economic growth. Building on the existing progress of indigenous original equipment manufacturers (OEMs), NITDA aims to enhance and expand their capabilities and production capacities. Presently, NITDA has granted licenses to 12 indigenous OEMs, a majority of which have obtained ISO 9001:2015 certification to elevate product quality. Remarkably, indigenous OEMs collectively achieve an annual sale of almost 1 million devices. Physical infrastructure serves as the backbone of any technologically advanced nation, enabling seamless connectivity and data transmission. Without robust infrastructure, even the most innovative technologies may falter. Therefore, Nigeria's endeavor to foster a thriving technology industry is accompanied by a parallel mission to enhance its physical infrastructure. In collaboration with NITDA, the new administration envisions a modular approach driven by indigenous innovation. This approach entails breaking down the development of physical infrastructure into manageable and scalable components. By doing so, the government can address specific challenges while encouraging local participation, innovation, and adaptability. In 2019, NITDA released the Guidelines for Nigerian Content Development in Information and Communication Technology (ICT). In summary, the guidelines detail the conditions for maintaining an active license and product certification with NITDA, renewable every 2 years. The recertification is based on specific conditions including maintaining local production capacity for various computing devices and holding relevant product and quality certifications. The companies must invest in equipment, process development, human capacity development, or research and development. They must also maintain at least 40% local content by value and volume, engage in-country research and development projects, and design products supporting Nigerian languages and local use cases. Additionally, the products must be affordable, competitive, and innovative, offering benefits in various areas, and must have a licensed operating system installed. The companies are required to maintain a minimum inventory and provide after after-sales support, warranty support, and custom service centers for their products. Furthermore, they must secure and provide corporate indemnity or performance guarantees for customers and undergo regular NITDA-led inspections for their factory premises and manufacturing processes. Finally, they must provide verifiable documentation of the source of component parts and notify NITDA of any changes in the source. A key aspect of this transformative agenda is the harnessing of Nigeria's immense pool of talents, skills, and resources. The country is brimming with creative minds, innovative entrepreneurs, and skilled artisans who are capable of contributing to the technology manufacturing sector. By fostering an ecosystem that nurtures their talents, the government aims to create a vibrant and self-sustaining technology industry within the nation's borders. The new administration prioritizes fostering innovation and self-reliance through research and development, R&D investments, collaborating with academia, businesses, and R&D centers. The government aims to drive technological advancements and make the country a regional tech hub. Incentives like tax benefits and funding support local technology manufacturers to boost industry growth and attract more players. Additionally, public-private partnerships (PPP) will drive local technology equipment manufacturing, leveraging resources and expertise to expedite the growth of the indigenous technology sector. Acknowledging the startups and small to medium-sized enterprises (SMEs) are the backbone of any thriving technology ecosystem. NITDA is committed to providing supports tailored to their unique needs. Initiatives such as incubation programs, access to funding and mentorship programs, and mentorship opportunities will be put in place to empower these budding businesses, giving rise to a wave of dynamic innovators who can compete on a global stage.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
The Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, through the National Information Technology Development Agency (NITDA), is organizing the 4th review of the National Digital Literacy Framework. This review becomes imperative to providing platforms for the critical stakeholders to have their inputs accommodated in the development of the framework so as to help the government achieve the 95% digital literacy by 2030. All public institutions, including local, state, and federal governments, ICT product service providers for public institutions, professional bodies, development partners, and the general public are hereby invited to participate in the NITDA 1.3 4th review. The event is scheduled to hold as follows. Venue: the Auditorium Digital Economy Complex, Mbora. Dates: 28th July 2023 and time 11 a.m. Announcer: Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi, CCIE, Director General, NITDA.
On Tech Tips this week, we show you how to delete entire words at once. Now, not so many people know, but deleting entire words at a time is a productivity hack. Sometimes you want to reward a sentence or simply remove it from your paragraph. You can move your mouse and select it. However, you can also quickly get rid of it by holding a single key. You can delete an entire word by holding the Control key along with backspace to speed up your work a little. Repeat this and quickly remove sentences or even paragraphs.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Up next is Innovation Hub.
I am Mansur Aliyu. I am from Sokoto. I pursued my degree in education physics at Osman Alford University, Sokoto. This training, I benefited from it in many aspects. Some of these aspects are: one, we have the Bitcoin, we have the cryptocurrency. Before, I don't know anything about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, but because of this training, I benefited a lot. I know a lot about this Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. I can even teach someone what Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is all about because of this training or this program organized by NITDA. The training has impact on me because it brings thousands, or I said millions of experts together, where they shares ideas among themselves and among we the younger ones, so that we can learn or we know something about this online businesses. So my advice here to you is that you should keep up this great work. If possible, you can expand the program to be like worldwide, not only some selected countries.
This is NITDA IMPACT, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
The new administration prioritizes fostering innovation and self-reliance through research and development R&D investments. Now, collaborating with the academia, businesses and R&D centers, the government aims to drive technological advancements and make the country a regional tech hub. Now, to learn more on how you can benefit from our activities, kindly log on to our website at www.nidda.gov.ng. All our social media handles displayed right on your screen. Until we come your way next time, our special appreciation goes to the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Director General of NITDA, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi, CCIE, and the entire management and staff of NITDA for this program. I'm Joseph Johnson. Thanks for your company.